Hey guys, Tom Barton from TomBartonSports.com here. Every week this year, I'm going to give out my prop plays. I go out there on Twitter and X for the last couple of years and I give out prop plays and player prop plays. I do like defenses, so I'm going to be giving quite a few of those, but every single week I'm going to do it. Week number one, here we go. Here are the prop plays that I'm going out after. Look, I'm going to go with the smaller ones first, and then we're going to work into the bigger ones. James Cook over 61.5 rushing yards. That makes a lot of sense to me. Look, I think that Buffalo is being a little overlooked. Even if they're not, their game plan should be to absolutely attack the front line of the Arizona Cardinals, which is their weakness, right? They did get a little bit better and a little bit more improved in the back end, but not the front side. I think James Cook has the ability to break one. I know Ray Davis is there. James Cook over 61.5 yards. Kyler Murray in the same game, over 1.5 touchdowns, is actually plus money. Look, I like what I watched with Kyler Murray at the end of the year last year. And every time he's been on the field and he's been healthy, he does throw the ball. I know James Conner's there, and I get that Buffalo's defense is a little bit tough, but I like the plus money for him to throw 2 touchdowns, especially with Harrison and McBride now at his disposal. Logan Wilson over 7 tackles. This is my favorite defensive play of the week. I do like the tackles you're going to see over the course of the year. There are some weeks that I'll just take over tackles. Look, Wilson is going up against Stevenson and the running game of the New England Patriots, the running game that is really going to be their bread and butter. Also, when you include the idea that, look, they like to use their tight ends a lot. Logan Wilson in the middle of Cincinnati's defense, give me the over 7 there. Trevor Lawrence, you could get a prop play for Trevor Lawrence to throw for 270 yards at more than plus 2-1. I think that they're going to be coming back in this game. I do think Jacksonville plays well, but they're going to be coming back in this game. He also has Brian Thomas now, who is a big play, deep threat. You could get 40, 50 yards on one play. Trevor Lawrence to throw 270 plus the 200 plus he's 210 or so. I like that just for the value's sake. Bryce Young over 201 yards passing. Look, they brought in Dave Canales there in Carolina. They also brought in Deontay Johnson. They're going to be throwing the ball with him more efficiently. 201 yards is really not that big of a deal, right? And you think about it, if you don't like Carolina, you go, come on, Tom, they stink. Well, they're going to be having to throw to come back against the Saints. So it makes sense over 201. And if you do like them to win, well, 201 yards, it should be on the arm of him. By the way, we're going with Chuba Hubbard, who at this point in his career is basically a backup running back. I think Bryce Young throws it to, and he probably looks pretty good this year with Dave Canales under him, who helped reinvent Baker Mayfield. In the night game, I like Jared Goff over 2 touchdown passes. You look at Jared Goff at home. You look at him in Detroit. Absolutely phenomenal statistics. He's going to be on the fast turf. It is a primetime game. It's also opening day where he does really well. He's 7-0 in his career. You look at all of that and you go, well, and what can we attack? Well, we can attack the Rams on the deep end. There's not going to be a lot of pass rush for them. I like Verse and I like Fisk on the defensive side, but they're also pretty young, so I do like Jared Goff to have a lot of success. Even a little dump out pass to Jahmyr Gibbs gives him a touchdown, so you could get that. One play I'll pay for here is Malik Neighbors over 4.5 receptions. You're going to have to pay minus 150, which I don't normally like to do. These are all generally smaller plays. I don't like to do that, so Malik Neighbors over 4.5. Look, I think they're just going to feed the kid, right? They went out there. They made a massive effort to go get him. Daniel Jones knows that. He's their number one weapon. They're just going to feed him all day over 4.5. Now my mid-level plays. I'm taking Raheem Mostert and Devin Achane both to score a touchdown because you get plus money on both. Mostert's plus 110, Achane's plus 125. Look, one of these two are going to score a touchdown. I know Jalen Wright exists, but one of these two are going to score a rushing touchdown today, and you have a chance that maybe both of them, with Achane setting up as a receiver and a guy out of the backfield, I absolutely think you have a chance to cash both. Which is to say, for my number one prop play today, it's actually a double play, so I'm giving you 2 number one plays for week number one. It's the same philosophy. Zach Moss to score a touchdown for the Bengals is plus 125, and Chase Brown is plus 205. Look, I like both of these guys to score a touchdown today, but I absolutely like the fact that we're getting plus money against a New England team that, look, it's the highest spread on the board. You also look at the idea that T. Higgins was banged up this week, and T. Higgins has had a problem his entire career of being banged up, and Chase may not play. As of an hour before the game time, he's still unsure to play, so we're not sure if he is going to be a full complement. Well, that means they're going to have to run the ball, and if they do get a lead, they're going to have to run the ball. And against New England, who just traded Matt Judon, you want to run the ball. Zach Moss is their goal line guy. He's probably more likely to score, but Chase Brown is that explosive weapon. Chase Brown's that guy that you look at and you go, yeah, he's kind of like a light version of Devin Achane. He's going to get out in space. He's really fast, and you get more than 2-1 on him. So those are my prop plays. For all of my regular plays, go check out TomBartonSports.com. 14 years I've been in this business, guys, and I am 9-1 on opening week the last 2 weeks. That's all absolutely documented, and you can go check it out at Fox Sports Radio when I give out the plays every single week. So you guys go check that out at TomBartonSports.com. By the way, I have 2 underdogs on the board, and I've hit 5 of the last 10 plays on opening day, underdogs that won outright. Go check it out and have a very good Sunday, everybody.